Mucklemore. Now most of you will have seen my other coffee enema video where I explain how to do them, why to do them, the equipment that's necessary, and how to make a random or a spontaneous coffee brew when you think, okay, today's the day for a coffee enema. This video is an addition to that, where I want to explain to you how to make up the coffee brew as per the Gerson therapy. And I think it's important that you know this information, because if you're going to be doing more than one coffee enema per day or on a regular basis, then you need to know how to make it up this way, because it's much more efficient and much more effective. Now what you're going to need first off is an organic coffee. It absolutely must be organic. Do not accept anything other than that, because it is for a healing process. So I use the Montville coffee, and make sure it is a plunge grind, or you get the beans, but you'll need to grind them up yourself if you're prepared to do that. So you're going to need 2 cups of the coffee. So just, you need a large saucepan. So just put 2 cups of the coffee into the saucepan. I find the easiest way to do this is to actually boil the kettle first, and you're going to finish with a 2 litre amount of this coffee brew, but you don't have to be that particular to start with. So I've boiled a kettle, put your pot on the heat, and pour the boiling water directly into the pot. And maybe 3/4 fill the pot. And then stir that in, because the coffee does need to be dissolved to a certain amount. Obviously it's not going to disappear completely, but that needs to dissolve, and you just need to stir that. Now it's really important when you're doing this that you don't take your eyes off it, because what will happen, this will start to boil and you'll have coffee everywhere if you're not right on it. So what I do is I just stand here till it's stirred, and stirring it until it starts to boil. Then I turn the heat right down and simmer it for 20 minutes. Now you can see that that's starting to boil. And if I didn't stir it, it will start to froth up. So you've got to be right on it. You can see that that's starting to rise in the pot now. I'm taking it to the extreme so you can see exactly what does happen. So I'm going to turn that heat right down, and until that cools I'm just going to have to stay and stir that and just keep taking it off the heat. Now it will get to a point where the coffee kind of does its thing, and it will stop doing that. You see that? Now I've turned the heat right down, and it needs to boil for about 3 minutes and then simmer for 20. And that's to release all the chemicals and the active ingredients within the caffeine that's going to work on activating and stimulating the liver to release and open the bile ducts and release the congestion out of the liver. So I'm going to leave that for 20 minutes, and I'm going to come back to that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make up your concentrate of your coffee brew. We've had this coffee simmering now for 20 minutes, and you can see that the liquid has reduced in the pot. Now we need to be making a 2 litre batch of this concentrate. So I'm going to add some filtered water, and make sure you use filtered water. You're not going to use just normal tap water. So this is a reverse osmosis filter that we have here. So I'm just going to stir that around and get that mixed up. It's a little bit fiddly to do, but I found that this is the most effective way to do it. Now you'll need a fine sieve so that you're actually taking out the granules of the coffee, because you don't want it to plug up your coffee enema tubes. So I'm going to pour that off into the container. And I'm just going to keep adding water until I've got 2 litres of the concentrate. And I have to tell you, this coffee smells absolutely beautiful. Almost a shame we're not going to drink it. Right, now I've finished putting that, or sieving that off, and you end up with your granules there, so just drain that. And please don't waste these granules. I put them into my compost and they make, they're great for the garden. So there you have 2 litres of your coffee concentrate, and that makes 8 250ml doses of your coffee enema. And then what you do, and this is what we've done. This is a Bodum coffee press, and you can use any glass jar, but this happens to work for us. And I've just put a line through there, and I fill that up to 250ml. So I just pour that off into there, and I know that that's 250ml. And then I'm going to add cold water to that, or hot and cold water, till you put your finger in, you know what temperature it is that you like, and there is your coffee enema filled to 1 litre. So then you put the rest of this concentrate into the fridge. You will need to stir it every time you use it, because you will get some sediment across the bottom, but that's how you do your coffee concentrate for your Gerson style of coffee enemas. I hope you found that helpful, because coffee enemas, as far as I'm concerned, is just the most effective, simple procedure that you can do for yourself. It's cost effective, and the benefits that you gain from it for your own health healing journey is just beyond anything that I can recommend. If you want to know more about coffee enemas, please go to our website, www.utleyrawfood.com, and go to the tag bar which says coffee enemas. There's about 4 or 5 pages of written information that you might like to read, and that's where you'll find the other video of how to do a coffee enema with all the other information. I just wanted to share this one with you today, so I hope you've enjoyed that.